This is a podcast, technically.
What? I didn't get to talk to you about it earlier, but...
Oh, you was waiting until I calmed down, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because all the stuff we had to do.
When Brittany said, y'all should have your own show, I was like, right? I'm being serious, though.
Okay. Drum roll, please, Lisa.
You know I can't remember them, right?
This is Extra With Benefits.
All day.
Stay extra.
We gonna get it. We gonna get it. We gonna get it, y'all. We gonna get it.
Yeah. So that we're trying a new intro every Sunday until we figure out which one. I don't even remember last Sunday's intro.
I don't know. That's what the recording's for, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. That she listens to. I don't.
Something that popped in my head. Extra with benefits.
Let's go ahead and work
It was recorded. Great.
And you can definitely add like the extra
and
with benefits. I don't know.
Every
can we just use her opening every time? Every time.
No, we could. We could.
I mean, if you're the COVID spokesperson for
Right.
Why
No,
not?
seriously. No. Like when people told me that you need to look into voice acting for real, I was like, okay. I started looking. Didn't get too far, but here I am
And the
now.
great thing about your voice is how high it is, so you can play younger characters.
Mm-hmm.
You can like a lot of animated males, young, are played by women.
I know. Regina King did
Both
the
of them.
Boondocks. Yeah.
Oh, both of them.
When I found that out, I was shook. No, seriously. I'm like, what? And watching her and her octaves and all that.
She's so good.
It's amazing. I'm like, I can do that because like I'm really good at impersonating people.
Pretty sure that's
So-
where your cousin, my cousin, your uncle, got the inspiration for Riley's name.
Most
Love that
likely.
show so much,
Yeah,
yeah.
he did.
Yep.
Thank you for your disclosure about like the whole, we're not here to like get famous off of, you know, what we do, like, because how my anxiety is set up, I'm really comfortable right now, right? When I leave and I'm by myself, that's when my mind starts to run. Did I say this? Did I do something wrong? How do they really feel about me? You know, all that runs through my mind. Talking about it gets me a little emotional because I know it's not like, that's not a good thing because it's not healthy for me because then it keeps me away from like continuing or going back because I've put myself in like, I've dug myself into like this little hole of imaginary nonsense that doesn't exist. That's only in my head.
Awesome.
So
we haven't even started putting it out just yet. We're gonna probably like within the next week. We're gonna have the first episode out. So we're like it's like 3 episodes I think before this one. So if in the upcoming weeks you think you know what, I've been thinking about this one thing that I said, I don't want it in there. You have time to tell me. Just make sure.
no, that's the thing. Like
She doesn't waste time. You wasn't listening. I was listening.
no,
You
like
wasn't
I
listening.
don't want to like.
Think about it.
No, I just want to be. I'm very like hypercritical of myself, you know, to the point where like I won't say what I'm thinking or like I'll keep everything bottled up, and that's like a habit of, you know, how my mother is, which is like I understand, you know, but I know that I don't want to be that way. I want to be vocal, you know, because I have so much to say. I have been through lots of things that can help someone else, you know, I didn't go through these things to keep it to myself. I went through these things to, you know, help someone. How am I going to do that? I don't know, but I know that
Start off by let it out.
just letting it go.
Oh, boom. Okay.
So,
you know,
what I heard.
What I'm hearing is
What I
block her
heard-
number type. Post it. Got it. By the way, we actually didn't even do official intros.
No. I do that on purpose.
Oh, good.
So before you make it weird again, what I'm hearing is you have identified what's been holding you back. Yeah.
It's me.
Well, the great news is just by identifying it, you're already not that person you think you are.
Yeah.
So that should give you some comfort because you're already identifying it. You're already speaking about it. And honestly, that like for you to slow down the hypercritical when you're on your own.
Mm-hmm.
It is the more you do this, the more you're nervous. Oh, I said it yesterday. I'm gonna say it again. I'm so glad I got it on recording. You have to get uncomfortable to get comfortable.
Yep.
So the more you do this, the less hypercritical you'll be on yourself. And whether it's literally in your pajamas and you're recording and there's no camera, or whether you're playing around test runs on green screen, if you are still working out, there's still nothing wrong with working on and you're practicing on the back end, on how minuscule and how great it may be, it's going to start now like, this is me. And if I do say something wrong, there's still nothing wrong with it.
Right.
So I just wanted to say that because you're making it weird again. She has to introduce herself and all this stuff. L-dub.
And there's always room for like clarification, like, because people are gonna take what you say and string it up and do whatever they want, misconstrue what you say, and put words in your mouth that you didn't say and make their own conclusions. But it's like,
oh yeah. On that note, let's open up. Lisa always opens. That's on recording too. Go ahead.
Okay. I guess we just lying and making up stuff today, but it's fine. It's fine.
Anyways,
It's fine. That's what we're doing. Okay. So
today's date is.
all right, guys. Today is
So loud.
Sorry. I was trying to get hyped because I was told my voice is so low. Okay. All right. Today is September 20th. 2020. 20. It's been quite a year, guys. Okay. This is Lisa.
L-dub.
And
yours truly, Dorothy.
D Money. And we have a special guest today, our lovely Samareyea.
it is I.
Who is gracing us with her presence. And you know what? It sucks that we're not on video yet, because y'all should see what she's wearing. Her whole outfit is goals. Goals.
Okay, goals. Calm down.
You know what?
Okay, anyways. All
I'm
right.
just cut that part so y'all ain't hear.
You know what I had to get used to? Accepting compliments.
I like it.
Yeah.
Now that you're doing a good job.
So what are some other things you do when you're nervous?
This. I recently started doing that. And
Does it calm you?
Yes. But I'm like, wow, since when were you this nervous? I guess I'm paying attention to how I really feel. Especially when I start being honest and truthful, I start doing this.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like, I don't know if I'm going to be judged after I say this. I don't know if they're going to look at me differently after I say what I'm going to say. But it's like, I want to say it. Like, I want to be open and free and stop holding on to everything. Like, I want to have my hands like this. And
How long have you worked for?
8 years.
Oh, that was quick too.
She had that on the radio.
Yeah.
Tip of the tongue.
Yeah.
Any second. Bam.
Yeah, she gonna ask me already.
Like, yeah. Disney lied to us, and Disney set us up for failure.
I'm saying that until you know me a little better.
Lord.
Yeah, this sounds good. All right. So, did Lisa tell you like how our Sundays go and stuff like that, or you want me to just kind of?
Did we? I don't think so. I don't know. We talked about so much. Yeah.
Snippet.
Yeah. It wasn't.
Yeah.
much.
So okay. I'll start. I know it made you super nervous to start. Technically, I'm starting. So Sundays is literally like the Grand Prix of meetings.
Okay.
So we literally are putting in like 3 meetings in one. So Elisa and I, again, mother, wife, entrepreneur. She has other things going on during the week. And so we're always on the phone, but we're always interacting with our other clients and our guests. So Sundays is ultimately our Sunday. And so everything that we have to do and touch up through the week, we make sure our agenda, we touch on that. We also have the Writers' Room for Zombie Chronicles. And then we also have a podcast, thanks to L-Dub.
You're like, D-Money? I'm going to take any ownership of that?
Anyways, so on Sundays, we actually, and it really started because of our meetings. Our meetings are so in-depth. We cover so much. And I don't know if you've ever had a simple conversation with Lisa. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't happen. So,
but no, I have really good talks. Like every time I leave Lisa, I feel great.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
Like,
so, but they're never 5 minutes.
No, but I appreciate that.
Yes.
I don't get that much from my mother, because she's the silent type.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. But
it's not. But I had to learn her, basically, because I didn't understand her for the longest time. But now I'm starting to understand her and have like a newfound respect for who she is.
Yes.
So I definitely like where me and my mother are right now.
It
took a while. It took a while.
Usually does.
Okay, like it hit me because I was like, yo, my grandmother's gonna die eventually and I'm just gonna have you, but I don't want to talk to you. That's not gonna work. I have to, get past that. I have to learn you. And yeah, wow, I said that 3 years ago, and now look at us. Because I used to be scared that I would be all alone if my grandma passed away, because me and my mom didn't have a really good connection. So
right.
Just spilling everything.
That's all right. That's all right. So, but that's how our podcast came about, because we would have such good talks, and then also remembering what we talked about. We needed the recording personally. So so our Sundays go a little bit like this. Usually a good half hour to an hour. Lisa's been here for an hour and a half. We don't get anything recorded because we're talking so much we can't get the mic up. And so the mic isn't really here to intimidate or to hold. Well, I hold it against Lisa because she says I never record her.
Okay.
So I hold it against her. But anybody else we have, it's all about what you feel comfortable goes out there.
Yeah, she did tell me that, yes.
And we don't want you to censor yourself. We just want you to know that anything that you really ultimately don't want to put out there, it gets cut. There's nothing, this is not for exposure. This is not for us to be famous. We're not here to blackmail. We literally, honestly, the recording started because we have so much to do. And then we couldn't get things done because people like talking to us. We're like, oh, well, how about you just listen to our meetings? So I just wanted to give you a little bit about that.
Never wore this one. I've had it for 4 years. I'm like, what? Okay, so I washed my hair, braided it down, and threw this on. So
it looks good. It looks really good.
So
did you just say job fair?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I thought you had a job.
I know, but basically the whole reason why I'm going to the job fair is because I know that I still need health insurance. And once I leave my previous job, that is
which is okay.
Yeah, once I leave that, I know that I'm still gonna need my health insurance because there's a lot of changes happening within me. I'm not able to eat how I was used to. It's taken me forever just to finish smoothies. Yeah. So I don't know really what's going on with that. So I know that I need to try and get some type of steady income so that I can get keep health insurance and everything like that. So
all right. Well, tell me about how have they treated you?
I mean, at first it was great until you realize that they don't generally care about you as an individual, even though they love to perpetuate we're a family, we care about one another and yada yada. They're the most dysfunctional family I've ever been in.
Well, I mean, you could say dysfunctional, or they're the exact definition of family, because expectations of family is you kind of grow up in the family business, and as long as you're doing what I want you to do, we care.
See?
So,
but when you have your own mind, it's no, you can't think like that. You need to think like this.
Yeah, how does that benefit
us? That's not right, though. Morally, I know this is not okay. Why do you guys do this? Well, because such and such, such and such, such and such. So it's there's no individualism. I feel because I have to follow a script, I can't be who it is that I'm fully meant to be, whoever that is.
And who are you meant to be?
I don't know. I'm still learning.
That's the best answer.
Yeah, I'm still learning. You know, I'm still discovering more and more about myself. I'm still learning to accept myself, learning not to be so hard on myself, learning not to judge myself. It's a process.
It is a process. It's a beautiful process of that.
And being open is different. Being open like this with someone, is difficult, but it's easy at the same time.
I
don't
so
know how
get
to
it.
explain
Like, you don't
that.
even have to explain it. I
Okay.
so get it. So what I'm hearing is you follow a script of
But intuitively, like, it goes against how I truly feel.
okay.
Like, what my beliefs and morals, and, you know, they reward bad behavior, like, customer-wise. It could be something that is literally, you know, off the walls, but they'll reward it. And then it makes people think, all I have to do is act a certain way, and I'll get the red carpet laid out for me. But that's not okay. Like, in the real world, you shouldn't, it doesn't work like that. You know, you can't, it's not fair that you think that you can just step all over people, demean people, belittle people, and then get what you want. Like, I don't agree with that. So, and I don't want to be in a company that's okay with that, kissing up to people like that just because of $1.
Yeah.
It's a $1 billion company.
Almost trillion. Yeah.
Exactly. So, I don't know.
Yeah.